We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com.
All right, Michael S. on Facebook has some questions. He's setting up a small music-only system in his 10 by 14 bedroom. That's feet 10 by 14. He'll be using an Amazon Echo Dot and a Bluetooth connection to his phone as the sources. That's cool. And he would like to use a pair of self-powered speakers that will sound great without a subwoofer. Now, he's considering the following. AVRant Audio Alair, is it
Yep.
Alair?
Alair, I think. Yeah.
Alair. He has various Grands in his main system and loves them. He's also considering AudioEngine A5 Plus. He's considering Yamaha HS5 or HS7s. He's also considering Klipsch R15PMs. Or maybe a Denon Hios 7 first generation. It doesn't have Bluetooth, but he could use an adapter. What do we suggest out of these options? Any other choices we should add?
So before all of that, I wanted to address one thing, because this was on Facebook. We had a little bit of back and forth there, and he was saying, okay, he wants this Bluetooth connection because sometimes he just has something on his phone. He just wants to play it right now, which I totally understand. And then he wants to have an Amazon Echo Dot. And I was looking at the specs of the Amazon Echo Dot, and it's a Bluetooth device. You can connect your phone to the Amazon Echo Dot. So I'm like, you don't need a separate Bluetooth connection. You just connect your phone to the Amazon Echo. That acts as your Bluetooth adapter. And that should work. So
okay. But the Amazon Dot is not, a high-end speaker of its own. So what are we talking about here? Playing through the Dot to speakers?
No, it was just this idea that he might have an Amazon Echo Dot and then need a separate Bluetooth adapter, like he's saying with the Denon Hios 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? He could get a separate Bluetooth adapter. I'm like, you don't really need a separate Bluetooth adapter because the Amazon Echo Dot can be your Bluetooth adapter.
And does the Dot have like a 1/8-inch stereo outline level?
Yeah, it's got its 3.5 millimeter stereo.
All kinds of speakers.
That's right.
So like any old 2.1 computer speakers would work. Anything would work, right?
Any speaker that has a stereo input of some sort
would work.
As long as you have a stereo input, you can connect it to the 3.5 millimeter stereo output of your Amazon Echo Dot. So I think that simplifies things. So we'll start with that.
I think it does.
Now, out of the choices that he gave, honestly, the only ones I'm really familiar with and know are really good are those AudioEngines, the A5 Pluses. I would have no problem recommending those in a heartbeat because they are really nice sounding desktop speakers, which is perfect for the size of room that he's dealing with here. They'll sound fantastic. So I can easily recommend those. That is not a knock against any of the other choices that he had there. I'm just saying those are the ones I know and I know sound really good. So I can give them a big time thumbs up. But I really like those JBLs, those JBL LSR305s, which were not on his list, but we talked about them a bit. Like I say, $300 a pair. In fact, you can find them for even less on Amazon. So they're a nice price. Now, they're self-powered, but they don't have any type of wireless connection. And in fact, since they're pro monitors, they don't even have like an RCA input jack. They give you an XLR input jack and a 1/4 inch, like, the big headphone jack.
I see.
They give you those two. That's what you got.
So you end up with a 1/4 inch stereo?
Yeah, so all you would need, like let's say you're still using your Amazon.
So you got to
Echo
adapt
Dot.
a 1/8 to a 1/4.
Yeah, so the Amazon Echo Dot has its 3.5 millimeter stereo output jack. Now, I'm almost 100% certain that in the box it gives you a 3.5 millimeter to stereo RCA adapter cable.
Very common cable, yes.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure that comes in the box.
Yeah.
You can get an RCA to 1/4 inch adapter cable or just adapter jack. The type of signal that goes through an RCA plug or a 1/4 inch, professional large size headphone jack plug is the same signal. Yeah, you're not worrying about changing any levels or voltages or anything like that. It's literally just a different form factor plug. So there's nothing that complicated going on here. In fact, this is kind of leading into his next question, so we might as well just read that.
I've actually made a cable that went from a mono XLR to stereo 1/8 inch, and it can work just fine.
Sure.
Let's see. So we're doing that, and with Rob's suggestion of the JBL LSR305, what would be the connection path? with a lot of self-powered speakers, you plug the source device into just one of the speakers, then that first speaker feeds the second speaker. But with the JBL LSR305, they're sold individually, and each speaker has one XLR connection and 1/4-inch jack. So how would they get wired up with an Echo Dot? Would he need a splitter? Effectively, yes, somewhere coming out of the dot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a splitter. It's not like you're taking the stereo output signal and creating two stereo signals.
It's not a Y adapter. No, it's just splitting the left and right out.
That's right. So like I say, I'm almost 100% sure it comes with a 3.5 millimeter stereo to dual RCA, you know, the red and white RCA jacks.
Right.
I'm almost 100% sure it comes with that. And like I say, then all you need is an RCA to 1/4-inch adapter cable or jack.
Or you could find an adapter that had two female 1/4-inch monos going to 1/8-inch male stereo.
You could.
I bet that exists.
Oh, I'm sure it exists.
If you just want to look neater. I don't, but either way. Yeah.
Parts Express.
Somebody
one of them has it.
that.
But yeah, that's all you're doing. You're taking the single 3.5 millimeter stereo output jack from the Amazon Echo Dot and turning that into two 1/4-inch jacks. That's all you need to do. You know, you plug the left one into the left, the right one into the right, and that's it. So it's not complicated at all.
There you go. Very simple, actually.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.